Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Makalele. So there is the trophy-laden Frank Rijkaard, the essential piece in one of football's greatest ever club sides.
Yeah, and he's one of these players, Peter, who will ensure that your team is always going to be on the front foot by triggering attacks from deep while doing all the dirty work in the background. He's also surprisingly terrific for someone who plays in that deeper role.
Indeed, that scored one of the most important goals in the club's history, the one that allowed the Rossoneri to defend their European crown, a feat not repeated until 2017. Ronaldinho. Madrid appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Cafu. Driven in. Casillas claims it without any fuss. The most accurate pass. Over to the right flank. And he was quick to react. Rodri.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Can he get on the end of this? Neymar looking to receive it in space. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Donatoni. Gerrard. All is over the line. Kukçu engages and forces him off the ball. Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Girassi. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Now he's running away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Zanetti. And it's Gerrard. Looking for options for movement. Oh, nice touch. Yamal. And he can clear it away. It's rising! No, just not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Gerrard gathers from the goal kick. 15 minutes till half-time. Zanetti.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rodri, that's a look and plays it forward. Marcelo threads one in. Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a throw. And it's Salah. Salah plays it in. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Cafu does really well to win the ball there. Makaleli. Neymar tries to pass it through. Oh, that's nice. He's got away. And that's a really buccaneer. A header! But he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
He's looking wide. Robertoni. And he's managed to get free. He's on it. Can he get away? That looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Makaleli plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that. Gerrard. Antonetti. Donatoni. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And we are up to the break.
Madrid certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20
We're on the
será
move again.
sustituido por el dorsal 11.
Madrid clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Rodri. And here's Ronaldinho.
That's a modern defender's instinct from
Oh, great leap! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Girassi. Always goal side. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, well spotted. Had to be at his very sharpest there. Neymar with the short one. And this is Ronaldinho. Shot a goal! And he's there to belt it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Kimmich. Yamal. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Cross needs to be good. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Makaleli gets a foot in here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's certainly onside here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Quality ball. And they can counter here. Driving on and making good progress. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Madrid are making a change now.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Neymar, el dorsal 80, Ronaldinho. Serán sustituidos por
He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass to do.
Now it's Donadoni. Picked out brilliantly. Kaka. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's made its way to him. And a chance! Of course! Finally the breakthrough.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option in my experience.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Can he get it through? Knocks it into space. Cruyff. Cafu. Bale. Takes the shot.
Madrid have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Bale. He can run onto that. And this is Cruyff. That's destined for the flank.
Madrid clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, it's Gerrard. And that has been cleared. That's a throw. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Azar coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Some really good ball movement. And it's Marcelo. Oh, such a clever touch. He has found the way through. Marcelo proves just a little bit too strong.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. Madrid really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Kochu's cross. This could be their final throw of the dice. Joe! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Cafu is one of the... And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Cafu voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
Much more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Opts for safety. Cruyff. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's having a pop! What a save by David Raya! Ferdinand tries to clear. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Modric. Modric showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Neymar, Ronaldinho. Oh, that's nice. Zanetti picks it up out wide. Oh, great leap! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Gerrard. Now it's Cruyff. Cafu has it out wide and in space. He leaps for it! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Strokes it back. Still goalless at the moment. Hazard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking tidy in possession here.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Shevchenko did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get on the end of this? And a chance! Goal! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Makaleli can see things others simply cannot. Zanetti aims beyond the defence. Tries a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Ronaldinho. Look at the space here. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Engages and forces him off the ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Cafu over to the right flank. And it's made its way to him. Oh, sweet feet. Cafu stood his ground strongly. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
And here's Ronaldinho.
Neymar. And he's straight offside. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Neymar. He's having a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Zanetti. Makaleli. Shevchenko is the key defender on that occasion. Chance here to counter. Now it's Hazard. And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Madrid probably looking to come in with a bigger lead, but overall I think there's plenty for them to be happy about. They should look to carry on as they are, although a little more composure in front of goal would be perfect.
Madrid have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Madrid currently ahead by the smallest of margins. He's being urged to shoot. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And Shevchenko! Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top drawer. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bale. Bale! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this is De Bruyne. He's got away. Chance to deliver.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste. Madrid really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure, and come again.
Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Cafu. And it's Cruyff. Spread neatly.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Hazard. Modric. Now it's Shevchenko. Modric. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Cruyff. Cafu looking to play him in. Spread to the right. Cafu plays it in. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. up in no man's land. Ferdinand. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. And Zanetti. Now, can they get him away? Oh, important interception. Yaya Toure. Maldini. Brazil are looking to break at pace. And he's had it nicked away. Ronaldinho. Tries to pass it through. That's the keeper's ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Bale. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ambitious ball here. That's a sharp pass.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Neymar. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Neymar. Zanetti. Cleared away. Tries one from range. And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Cruyff. And it's Zanetti. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 13. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 6. Teremos uma substituição.
Shevchenko is a player who's always giving defenders headaches.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
He'll try from distance! Boy, he struck that clean. We expected better, and so did he. That's an imaginative pass. Lopez. The ball has bounced loose now. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Cruyff, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Madrid certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Where it came from. Ronaldinho! In he goes again! He's done it all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great vision. Great chance! Oh, it's a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, well measured. Diogo Costa needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And he's there to clear it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Ronaldo going after that. Chance here to counter. Oh, he's found support out wide. Raul. Lovely feet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Driving on and making good progress. Marcelo. There he goes, motoring forward. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, outsmarting him this time. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ronaldinho. Marcelo looking to receive it in space. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's well done, really robust. But McManaman did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Just half an hour in now. Gets a good foot in there. Knocks it into space. And this is Ronaldinho. Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well played and well cleared.
That's a throw. Neymar. Oh, he's bustling, tries a shot! It's a goal! And they get themselves in front! That was a given, it always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training. defend
El
it beautifully.
dorsal 11.
Madrid leading now. Lampard. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. And it's Messi. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Zanetti. He's had it taken off him. Silvestre has given away a free kick. Zanetti. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, what a ball! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Diaz. Diaz! And it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So again, we have parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
That's the end of the first 45. Madrid are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. Here's the whistle then to start the second half. Gerrard. And it's Zanetti. And Marcelo. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Bale. And it's Zanetti. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Mateus. And Diaz. And it's McManaman. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ronaldinho.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Looking for the run. It's a promising position. And that's aimed in. Bullish header! He will be livid with himself. Zanetti. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And here's Ronaldinho. And here's Bale. Strokes it back. Now this could be a chance. Gerrard just eases him off the ball. Gerrard has been caught there. It's a foul. Neymar taking charge of the dead ball.
He might even be thinking about a pop here, Peter. I'm not sure how wise that might be.
And it's Bale. Can he finish? That is special! Gareth Bale! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're back in front! Truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Madrid have their lead. That's going wide left. Diaz.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Pepe is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Marcelo. Ronaldinho. Now it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Ronaldinho. Tries one from range. Madrid with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Goal! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's Neymar. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Out towards the flank. Tries to play it through. He's onside. Bale! Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
McManaman proves just a little bit too strong. Time then for the first substitution of the game. The break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Makalelu. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Bale being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, some astute defending there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Gerrard receives it in a wide position. And he was alert to it.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And it's Gerrard. Can he get onto this? Bale. Good take, and is he in?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11, Bale,
Zanetti.
será reemplazado por el dorsal 15. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Ford shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Zanetti looking to provide the solidity his team so need.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that is that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Spread out to the left. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Here comes and a header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Searching pass he's played there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Zanetti. To Pepe. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a cute ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Neymar, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Makalele. Can he finish? And for a moment, time stood still. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Neymar with the short one. Ronaldinho. And the shot! Goal! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Number 18.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Pepe defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neymar. Yamal might just make this, but it's Ronaldinho. And here's Raul. What's going wide left? Neymar! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Ronaldinho venturing down the left. 15 minutes till half-time. Gerrard. It's Gerrard! Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're threatening to fly away here. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
And that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Here it is, crossed in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Zanetti. Makalele. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Neymar. This is Owen. Owen is flagged offside. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Owen charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he's taking no chances there. Zanetti. And it's Makalele. Pepe. Zanetti. Raul.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi simply refused to be outdone there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, you can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's quick to return it. And here's Neymar. He's having a shot! That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already. And it might go even wider in this second half.
Madrid absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Madrid clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. So straight into the second half.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Ronaldinho. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Thuram. Shifted it to the flank. It's Roberto Carlos. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Neymar looking to add to his goal. Can he get it through? Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Plays it in low. And he's there to belt it away. Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Substitution in
Well, this
progress.
could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done.
Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Ronaldinho. Now it's Darwin. Now it's Gerrard. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Neymar. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And here's Owen. Spread it left. Ah, he's given it away. Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified. Makalele. And it's Neymar. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now Neymar. Maldini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Gerrard. Zanetti. To Gerrard. And here's Nunez. This is a promising build-up. Van Bommel. Bale. Now this could be a chance. Just about up to 75 minutes. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Makaleli. And it's Neymar. To Maldini. Neymar. And it's Makaleli. Owen. Played out towards the right wing. And now the breakaway. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Hoisted in.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Coming on the field.
It's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Substitutions taking place.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to thread one through. Oh, fan support out wide. And he's intervened well there. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Number 17.
What goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Coming on to replace him is number 3, Makaleli.
And that is high. Makaleli. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well, that is one way to stop him.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Lopez. Desailly with a fine tackle. Roberto Carlos. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Mbappe. Messi. Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. So that's it, it is all over. Madrid pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Makalele, a key player here, and not just for tactical reasons. This is his 400th appearance for the club.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team, and he has honoured it by giving his all, week in and week out. A proper stalwart.
Maldini. Nesta. Cruyff. And it's Neymar. Now Mbappe. Gerrard. Played out wide. And there's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Raul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Rafinha. Gerrard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Gerrard. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early...
Chance for a shot! De Jong. Alvarez.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pedri. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Neymar. Gerrard. It's Makalele. Raul does really well to win the ball there. Madrid claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Neymar goes short. Messi clears. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And this is Neymar. Alvarez. And they can counter here. And it's Pedri. Pedri. He's got away. Pedri ploughing through the middle. Alvarez's cross. Zanetti gets it away. He's a sharp little ball here. That's put pay to the danger. Pedri! It's a loose ball. Pepe clears without hesitation. And Kubasi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a promising position, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alvarez. Pedri. Argentina are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Makalele producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Maldini. Cruyff. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. Gerrard. Raul. And it's Zanetti. Gerrard. And it's Cruyff. Neymar. Maldini has it in a wide position. And this is Neymar, forced to go back. And we've reached half-time.
decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break.
Los futbolistas ya están entrando al campo de juego. Se está realizando un cambio.
We get things going again.
Madrid have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zanetti. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. It's Raul! Rodri. Madrid do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And it's been given away. That's going right the way across. Oh, good-looking ball. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Rafinha.
Rafinha really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's forced to go back. Nesta. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Raul. Raul! Oh, it's come off the upright. Pedri might just make this. Zanetti. Raul. That's a good foray he's making. It's Makalele. Rafinha.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
De Jong. And here's Rafinha. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he is going into that little black book. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Kubasi is the team's great visionary. Messi. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Alvarez.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
This is De Jong. This is gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
really well cleared. Darwin can be a real threat inside the box. Opts for safety. Over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
That has not gone well. And here's Rafinha. And it's De Jong. Now it's Darwin. And the counter is on. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's forced to go back. Neymar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale. Good running, strong and purposeful. Aimed beyond the defence.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Kubasi. Pedri. Now it's Alvarez. Tries to play it through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Has a look and plays it forward. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Maldini can clear it away. Argentina can make their change now with a break in play. Dani Olmo coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Knocks it into space. Koundé. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bale. And this is Bale.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Neymar. Kaka.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Out towards the flank. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Maldini has it out wide and in space. Tries to get it clear. 2 minutes to be added on. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 19. Entrará al campo. Número 6. Agüero.
How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. He's had a shot! And there's his goal! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And he's taking no chances there. He's being urged to shoot. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's straight offside. Knocks it into space. It's come to nothing. Pepe. Cafu. And it's Makalele. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Here's Makalele. Cafu. Van Bouten gets over and intercepts. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cafu. Nice control. Olise has it out wide and in space. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Fernandez simply refused to be outdone there. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Looking for the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Delivered with swing. It's out for a goal kick. Pepe has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. And they can counter here. And it's Fernandez. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Makalele with a fine tackle. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. He might be in here. Tries to play it through. Now it's Doué! Spread to the right. And here's the chance to counter. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. He's on it, can he get away? Doué.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get it through? That has not gone well. Makalele. Doué. Looking understandably energised after his goal. That's really good defending. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he spark a counter here? Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, this is a terrific run.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's a sharp little ball here. Shoots! Ronaldinho with the short one. Opts to play it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard. That's going wide left. He's had it taken off him. Zanetti.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Doué unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Space for him to turn and look. Cafu. Doué does really well to win the ball there. Ronaldinho. And it's Makalele.
Oh, this is a great position. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Scholes is always looking to break lines. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Madrid have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. Oh, he's been caught napping! And that is headed for the middle.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Mateus with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Makaleli. And here's Olise. Cafu. That's a decent clearance. And here's Olise.
Olise really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He can run onto that. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Doué showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pepe looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Oh, that's neat. Good ball, good take. That's good play. Olise has the space to scheme. Baresi with the clearance. Olise shot a goal! Oh, off the bar! Cafu goes long. Mateus. And it's Fernandez. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Mateus. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Ronaldinho. Van Bouten is there, and he can get that clear. Fernandez. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now, can they get him away? Berbatov. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Cafu. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Ronaldinho. Zanetti. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8, Scholes. Será sustituido por
Kaká.
el dorsal 23.
Nesta
Se
is
va a
pretty
realizar un
much
cambio
the
de
definition of
jugadores.
the word uncompromising. Zanetti pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Madrid still ahead by the game's only goal.
Nesta plays it long. Now it's Berbatov. Now it's Fernandez. Now the delivery. Oh, great leap! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter.
Cambio
They
de
simply
jugadores
expected
en el
that.
Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona
18.
have opted to make another change here.
Será
So,
reemplazado
time for
por
a potential
el
game
dorsal
changer.
21.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Gerrard. And here's Nunez. And this is Hazard. Hazard! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Looking to play him in.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Habrá
And back to the goalkeeper. Diogo Costa, dominant, commanding, a true colossus between the posts. And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. The end of the game. Reflections?
Madrid really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. He is through here. Batistuta was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
That's Makalele. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Makalele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Nelson can get it clear. Makalele.
I think in Christian Abbiati you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah. Oh, on the international scene he's always been overshadowed, I suppose, by more illustrious rivals.
Well, he has, but regardless of all of that, you just have to look at what he's achieved.
A great shot stopper, very decisive and quick in one-on-ones, and just an excellent all-round command of the penalty box.
Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get on the end of this? In comes the corner. Madrid have their second corner now. Neymar plays it short. Neymar's cross. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there. Raul. And he's quick to snatch it back. David Villa, he might be in here! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. David Villa! Now, who's going to be first to it? Oh, what has happened here? Tries a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Cafu, cross from Cafu. Marcelo is there, and he can get that clear. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Grealish. Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is Cruyff. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Fermin wins the duel this time. Now it's Villa. The ball's gone astray. Cafu. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Fermin going face-to-face with his great rival. Plays the return pass. Lovely feet. Makalele did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Marcelo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he is deftly away. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Makalele with the clearance. Grealish. Oh, that was vital. Shoots! Neymar. And Makalele. And it's Cruyff. And here's Drogba. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Grealish. Leicester proves too strong, too smart. Ronaldinho. Now it's Neymar. Knocks it into space.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
He's a sharp little ball here. Raul. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6.
Away we go again.
El dorsal 18.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in years of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Makalele. Knocks it out wide. And that's aimed into the middle. And that's a goal kick.
Cameroon have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And he is dashing away. And this is Raul. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Raul. And that's a dangerous ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Ronaldinho. Marcelo has it out wide and in space. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Out of play for a throw. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Serán sustituidos por
Makalele.
el dorsal 9.
Cameroon
El
are
dorsal
looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
It's a promising position, and he's undercut that. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Villa. Oh, that's fabulous. Marcelo does well not to be outdone there. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. It's a little off target. He's got away. Can he get it through? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Space for him to turn and look. It's a good foot in there. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Makalele tries one from range, and a terrific save from the keeper.
Rodri is offering a right smile there.
And here's the chance to counter. Dani Olmo. Now, can they get him away? He's found the way. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, that is really good tenacity. Corner number 3 coming up.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 24, Makelele, será reemplazado por el dorsal 20.
Is short. And the shot! And again! And it's hoisted clear. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is... It's Bale! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Rodri. He's having a pop! Oh, super ball! Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for options for movement. Oh, there's a probing ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Darwin. Oh, good spread.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Dani Olmo plays it through. Lee Kang in, providing an outlet on that flank.
Cafu. Cafu carries the ball down the right. And this is Bale. Oh, lovely Bale! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective.